Hello, everybody, and welcome to our latest installment of the 1976 NCAA tournament, a byproduct of our 1975-76 NBA season replay that we have been doing now for the past few months. This is Big Paulie coming to you. And today we have Duke and North Carolina State. North Carolina State had the bye into the round of 32, knocked off Auburn, while Duke did not get a bye and has defeated Connecticut and Maryland to get to this point. So an all-ACC game in a Sweet 16, and the winner will get Syracuse in the Elite Eight in a couple of weeks. And what's going on here? Okay. We want to play. I must have hit the wrong button or something. Game on a neutral court. Computer plays as Duke. I play as NC State. 2 years removed from them winning the national championship in '74, knocking off UCLA in the semis.
Here are today's starting lineups. First for the visiting Duke Blue Devils, Armstrong, Spanarkel, Crow, Hodge, and Chili. Duke is coached by Bill Foster. And now for your North Carolina State Wolfpack, Davis, Green, Walker, Carr, and Spence. North Carolina State is coached by Norm Sloan.
So this has been a mini NCAA tournament so far for Duke. This is the second time they're playing a foe from the ACC. And the Wolfpack in white win the tip. By the way, we did make a rules change for the round of 16. There is a tip in the second half. We noted that error watching some games over the weekend from the 70s, and a block by Chile to get us started. But NC State resets the offense. It's Carr, blocked by Hodge. So Rutgers was the first seed to fall, the first number one seed.
Is first.
Kenny Carr fouling Jim Spanarkel. Here's the first free throw. It is good. And Duke gets the first point. 27 seconds into play. Here's the second. Goes. So he didn't need the third.
Spanarkel made the free throw.
Your score now 2-0. In favor of the Duke Blue Devils. Carr hitting from the corner. Ties the game at 2. Chile, no place else but the basket.
Chile scores. Foul is on Spence, his first, second team foul.
So Chile will go to the line for the old school three-point play, which they get. 5-2 Duke. Duke, one of two teams that were lower seeded to make it to the Sweet 16. Carr with a tip-in to make it 5-4. Chile, no good from the far corner. A little out of his range, I would think, right? And an offensive foul, his first. So, and Duke going quickly to a full court press. Just a minute in. It's Green beating it. Al Green keeps the Wolfpack together. It's 6-5. A miss for Armstrong, and the rebound over to NC State. Green getting that. Carr driving to the basket with a dunk, which wasn't legal in '76. 8-5. NC State, and now NC State running and gunning. Carr.
His first, second team foul.
So side out to NC State, each team with 2 fouls. 2 minutes, 9 seconds gone by in the first half. Carr.
Kenny Carr.
With 8 points already, 8 of the NC State 10. It is 10-5.
Foul is on Green. His first personal, 13 foul.
So 3 to make 2 again for Spanarkel. That is North Carolina State in the red scoreboard. They just, for some reason, did not add the state part. And Spanarkel, still perfect from the free throw line. He is 3 of 3. And Duke 4 of 4 total. Here's the second free throw coming up. He got it.
Spanarkel made the free throw.
10-7. 17:28 now left in the initial half. Walker with the miss. From distance, the rebound to Chile, and here come the Duke Blue Devils, who would 78 would make it to the national championship game. Offensive foul on Hodge gives the ball back to the Wolfpack. Carr out of bounds. Duke ball. So Duke will try to cut it to at least a point. Chile is fouled by Spence.
Second personal, 14 foul.
Chile a 5-18 free throw shooter, so I would expect Duke to miss their first free throw here. Got a nice bounce off the rim, 10-8. Believe this is 3 to make 2. NC State at 4 fouls, Duke at 3. There's the miss I was looking for. So I didn't jinx it because I knew the jinx was coming. And Chile makes 2 out of 3.
Made the free throw.
And the score now 10-9. We'll be seeing another ACC team tomorrow, North Carolina State, as we do the Mid East semifinals in the Sweet 16. Armstrong. A line drive basket to make it 11-10. Kenny Carr with it. The options are not good. We pass it. We pass it again. Pass it a third time. And now Sudhop is open, and he scores. 12-11 NC State.
Foul is on Sudhop. First personal, 15 foul.
Both teams getting it cracking from the field. Duke 2 of 4 and North Carolina State at 6 of 10. Foul.
Second personal.
And Green's going to have to sit, and Ewing will come in, play shooting guard for North Carolina State, who has a 12-11 lead at the moment. It's Moses and Carr. Back over to Jim Spanarkel. And a travel by Spanarkel, and the ball goes back to NC State. Contact, Carr and Moses collide, but Carr, with no foul called, gets the rebound, puts up another shot, and gets it. 10 for Ken Carr. Kenny Carr with 10 points, 14-11, a turnover on the Duke end. And the ball goes back to NC State. Ewing, no good. Rebound, Spanarkel. And the steal by Ewing. Fast break, NC State. But it cannot be finished as Spanarkel got in and broke it down. A steal by Davis on the Duke offensive end, and the ball goes back to the NC State side of the court, out of bounds, and Duke gets it back. 11 turnovers already. Duke has 7 of them. They trail by 3. Chile, no. Rebound, Kenny Carr. Carr off to a torrid start. 10 points and 3 rebounds. Davis, can he finish? Yes, he can.
Craig Davis.
And that makes it 16-11 Wolfpack. Armstrong. Offensive foul. We'll go back the Wolfpack way. Sudhop is fouled by Chile. That's his second, so Goich is going to come in, or Gotch will come in and spell him. Kenny Carr has another basket. He is 6 of 9 from the field, 12 points, and it's 18-11 NC State. Armstrong with the miss, the rebound to Goich. Not the greatest of offensive players, and Spanarkel wound up handling it out of bounds. Turnover again. That's 9 now for Duke in just the first 8 minutes and 8 seconds. Davis, yes.
Craig Davis.
20-11 NC State, their biggest lead, obviously, 9 points. Duke with 1 point, led by 3. A miss by Armstrong, a rebound by Goich. Or Gotch. I don't know how that is pronounced. Davis with the steal. And here come the Wolfpack again. It's Ewing with it. He drives to the basket, and Spanarkel gets leveled, and they correctly call the offensive foul on Ewing, his first.
Foul is on Ewing.
That foul puts Duke in the bonus, but it was an offensive foul, so all Duke did was get possession. So now, Spanarkel to the line on that second foul by Ewing. It's now a 1-1, which Spanarkel hits.
Spanarkel made the free throw.
5 points for Spanarkel all through the trips on the stripe. And he gets them both again, 6 of 6. And he pretty much single-handedly is keeping Duke in the game, but they trail by 7, 20-13. Sudhop rejected by Moses. Sudhop got the ball right back, and his putback will score.
Glenn Sutto scores. Foul is on Goic. His first personal, 16 foul.
So an and one here for Sudhop, which he misses, and the rebound over to Crow. Crow plays small forward on this Duke squad. He's been in there 10 minutes but hasn't had a shot yet. One rebound.
Walker, first personal.
And Walker quickly fouling him. So a 1-on-1 for Crow, who is 8:02 from the free throw line. Here's the first shot. Goes.
Crow made the free throw.
22-14. As Duke now trails by 8 and now 7. Nice little rainbow free throw there. Duke has fallen flat from the field. Now they're down 286. Can't buy a shot right now as NC State's still performing well. And Ewing, that rattled in and out.
Foul is on Spanarkel, his first personal.
And that was the 7th foul for Duke, and that puts NC State in the bonus, but it was a foul in the act of shooting. So 3 to make 2 for Davis, a 7.50 free throw shooter. The first one goes.
Davis made the free throw.
23-15, NC State. We are just a little more by 3 seconds, halfway through the first half. And Davis
made the free throw.
24-15. So NC State up big, 9 points, 5 possessions. Crow, another brick. And the rebound to Walker of NC State. Now NC State can go up double digits here with just 1 point down the lane, or down on this trip. And Carr got hacked by Moses. We've had 17 fouls in the first 10 minutes, 37 seconds of this game. Carr
made the free throw.
With his first trip to the line, makes it. He is at 13 points. And the second free throw is short. But it was a foul in the act of shooting, so it's 3 to make 2, and Carr gets that third free throw in. And it's now a 11-point lead for NC State at 26-15. Armstrong hits from mid-range, 26-17. Sudhop. A steal by Armstrong. What a pickpocket job there by Duke. And now they could cut it to 7 points. It's Crow. Offensive foul, his first. And it's NC State ball, up 9 points, 8:40 to play. Carr with the miss, the rebound to Goich. As the Duke defense kind of bearing down now on Duke, and Goich is hurt, or Gotch. Shoulder injury, they're checking it. He's going to stay in. Duke down by 9. Out of bounds, Duke ball.
Foul is on Davis, his first personal.
So the shooting guard for NC State, Davis, picking up his first foul. Spanarkel. Can he continue his perfection from the free throw line? Yes.
Spanarkel made the free throw.
26-17. 7 points all from free throws, and now 8 points all from free throws. Duke has started 13 of 14 from the free throw line at a percentage of .929. Sudhop missing from the near baseline, but he got his own rebound. The putback also is no good. And the rebound to Crow for Duke. Duke, can they get a rally going? Trailing by 7. And a travel by Spanarkel. Fox and O'Connell coming in, seeing their first action for the Duke Blue Devils. Carr with it. Over to Dirk Ewing. And he's got a basket.
Dirk Ewing
scored 11 against Auburn, 28-19. Goich with the miss. Rebound to Moses of Duke. Rebounding has been about even. Offensive foul on O'Connell. We have Adele, Ewing, and Walker all either coming in or moving around.
Foul is on Goich, his second.
So Sudhop to the line shooting 2. Here's the front end and a miss. Rebound O'Connell. We're down to 6:39. Now left in the opening half, a 28-19 score. Hodge cuts it to 7. Had 22 against Maryland in that other all-ACC game. Adele with the miss. Carr with the rebound. Carr's had a good first half, 14 points, but a miss there, and O'Connell cannot finish the fast break. Rebound to Walker. The ball's at Sudhop's feet now. Over to Adele, over to Walker. Steal by Fox. Contact. But O'Connell gets the basket and no foul called. The lead down to 5. 28-23. Adele putting the Wolfpack back up 7. A steal by Kenny Carr. $5:13 now left in the opening half. Carr, far baseline, no good. Got his own rebound, his 5th of the day. His own shot is going to put Hodge to 3 fouls. So it was in the act of shooting, so Carr's going to get 3 to make 2. The first one goes.
Carr hit the free throw.
31-23 at the 4:57 mark. Carr's going to move over to small forward. A Gardy coming in, seeing his first action. Carr with the clanker. Here's the third free throw. Good, so he got his 2 out of 3. NC State struggling from the line, 6 of 10, but they're 5-20 from the field, 13-25. Duke has come up to 385. Another miss there for Moses and another rebound for Kenny Carr, who's now 4 rebounds shy of the double-double. Carr wide open. But a steal by Chile as the ball was thrown to Sudhop, and Sudhop got pickpocketed. Armstrong tackled by Jackson. And it's going to be 3 to make 2 for Armstrong, who will be shooting for the first time from the stripe. First one goes.
Armstrong team made the free throw.
Duke at one point had a 3-point lead, but North Carolina has led by as much as 11 as some more substitutions coming into the game. Second free throw is good.
Armstrong team made the free throw.
32-25 at the 4:20 mark. Dirk Ewing. Steal by Crow. To Moses, and Moses cuts it to a 5-point game. Ewing puts NC State back up 7, and a 1 coming.
Foul is on Moses.
Moses picking up his second. We've had 24 fouls. 13 of them have been committed by Duke, and we have 4 players with at least 2 fouls, and Hodge is in there with 3. So Ewing shooting from the line and getting it.
Ewing made the free throw.
Lead back up to 8, 35-27. 3:40 now left in our initial half. Hope you're enjoying today's play. Hodge cuts it to 35-29. Ewing off the rim and out of bounds. It goes back to Duke. So Duke, with a whole bunch of substitutions for both teams, Duke can cut it to 4. And they do not, as Spinarkle short on the layup, and the rebound went to Spence, and we will pass. My fast breakers don't fast break well enough, so NC State with the ball. 2:54 left to play, and it's Kenny Carr with another basket to go to 18 points this half. And Armstrong cuts it to 6. 2:31 left to go. NC State looking the way of Spence. Another miss. He is 0 for 2 from the field. Hodge with the rebound, and here comes Duke trying to cut it to 4 points again. And Spanarkel does it. His first field goal after 8 for 8 from the free throw line, and it's 37-33. 2:01 left. And NC State's going to chew up clock. Minute 34. Minute 21. I think they're going to play for the last shot here and just look for the opening if they can get it. And here is said opening as Davis looking for Kenny Carr. Give and go. But the foul is on Carr. So Duke can cut it to 2 before halftime with a successful basket. 44 seconds now left to play in the half. Now 38. Moses out of bounds. And that'll end our first half. And the score, 37-33. Stay tuned. Friday, we start the League Championship Series of the Time Travel Baseball League. The team from the 50s, the Wings, against the team of the 60s of Explorers. So we'll have games at Old Yankee Stadium and Dodgers Stadium through the course of the series. But right now, let's get back to the second half. Hodge and Spence. The colors are incorrect on the second half tip. But NC State wins the tip. They're up 4. Carr to Walker. Walker from distance, yes.
Steve Walker.
His first deuce of the game. 39-33. Hodge. Offensive foul, and that's 4 on Hodge. So he quickly rides the pine. Carr, yes. Making it 41-33. So 4 quick points for NC State out of the break. And Armstrong cuts it to 6. Carr gets it.
Kenny Carr.
Interesting no call there as there was contact, but Carr just powers through. Chile has cut it to 6 again. It's 43-37. Spence and Walker playing catch, and Spence with the basket.
Phil Spence.
Phil Spence makes it an 8-point lead for the Wolfpack. Davis fouled.
Personal, first team.
So that's his first for NC State, the point guard. 3 to make 2 for Armstrong. Each team with a foul to start the second half. Armstrong, a clanker on the first shot. Here's the second. Good.
Armstrong team made the free throw.
45-38, and here's the third. Goes.
Armstrong T hit the free throw.
45-39. Spence. Carr. A block by Chile. And Duke has it. They can cut it to 4. Moses from the near baseline buries it, and it's 45-41. Pressure on NC State as Duke's playing a 2-1-2 zone. The rebound by Crow, and now Duke can cut it to 2 points. At least. Spanarkel, no. Spence with the rebound for NC State. They go to the fast break, and Carr tries to finish, but he's fouled by Crow.
Second personal, second team.
Carr is 4 of 6 from the line. NC State overall 7 of 11. First one goes.
Carr made the free throw.
46-41 NC State. Oh, a miss. As Malware Bites comes on and interjects when I don't want him to interject as usual. What did Muhammad Ali always say about Howard Cosell? That he was agitating as usual? Carr made the third.
Carr made the free throw.
47-41. Armstrong from distance. No good.
Foul is on Davis.
And Davis with his third. I think he very quickly went to 3 fouls. So Armstrong 3 to make 2. Here's the first. It goes. He's now 5 of 6 from the free throw line and has 13 points, leading the Duke scorers. Kenny Carr leading everybody at 24 points. Second one is no good, but he gets another, which he misses. Duke's field goal percentage has gone way up to .522. Foul on Davis by Moses. So that's 3 team fouls now on Duke and 2 on NC State. Green. Carr. Foul by Moses. And Moses goes to 4. We have now 2 players on Duke with 4 fouls, Moses and Hodge. Only Davis is at 3 for NC State. Ball to Kenny Carr, being guarded by Goich. Back over to Al Green. And Al Green with a nice little dribble drive. And the lead is back up to 9. Make that 7. Multiples of 7. 49-42. But Armstrong makes it 49-44. Duke in the full court press, a jump ball. Spinarkle and Green. Colors are correct. And NC State wins the tip. Duke with 5 more turnovers, 16-11. Spence, near baseline, no good. Rebound Goich. And Duke pushing it up. Chile runs into Spence, and Chile gets the offensive foul. That's 3 on Chile. Spence drives, no good, but Carr backing it up and getting the rebound, his 8th. No good. Rebound Crow. And Duke will push it up. Spinarkle to Chile. Chile cannot hit the layup. And Walker with the rebound for NC State. Duke with 5 fouls. NC State with 2. And Carr's got 2 more to go to 26. 10 of 17 from the field. 51-44. NC State. And an offensive foul on Armstrong, his second. 33 fouls in just 25 minutes and 15 seconds of play. Green to Spence, and Spence loses it. But last touch by Duke, so they keep it. Carr? No, but he gets his own rebound. He's up to 9. Leading everybody in the rebounds department as well as points. And a steal by Hodge. Duke can cut it to 5. They do not. At least not yet, as Goich gets the rebound, and he puts back the shot, and it goes. 51-46. Kenny Carr has been the man, and he still is the man. He's at 28. His 11th field goal, 53-46. Crow, no good, but he gets his own rebound. And Crow finishes. The lead back down to 5. 53-48. Out of bounds. NC State's going to keep it. And I'm going to start crashing the boards offensively and play a 2-1-2 zone defensively. Carr has played 25 minutes out of the nearly 27 that we have had so far. A foul by Armstrong, I think. Yes.
Foul is on Armstrong.
On Davis, who now gets a 3 to make 2. First one goes. Or no, it does not. That was rattling around the rim. I thought it was going to go in for sure, but it finds a way to spin out. But it's 3 to make 2. Davis with a line drive free throw, maybe out of frustration at that last one. 54-48. And now 55-48. 7 minutes and 3 seconds gone by in the second half. Duke trails by 7. Goich is going to fire from the far corner, a miss. Nobody boxed out Spinarkle. Ball over to Armstrong, and Armstrong drives the lane successfully. He has made 5 field goals in a row, 17 points. And the turnover, no. It stays with RC State. Chile back in at center with 3 fouls. Goich is going to move to power forward. Out of bounds. NC State still in possession. Duke in the full court press. But NC State's been beating that press. Davis, yes. Davis to 10 points. 3 of 3 from the field, 4 of 5 from the line. 57-50. Armstrong with a miss. And Al Green with the rebound.
Foul is on Armstrong. 4th personal.
Armstrong the 4 fouls. We have 3 players at 4 fouls for Duke, and Kenny Carr to the line with 2 free throws. With NC State in the bonus, it's a 1+1. He gets the first.
Carr made the free throw.
1 more free throw will give him 30 points. And he gets it.
Carr made the free throw.
So he's at 30 points, and we're not even midway through the second half yet. 11:29 now left. The score 59-50. NC State's been comfortably ahead for a while. Duke has rallied from time to time, but they haven't gotten anywhere close to the NC State lead. A rebound for Green after a missed shot by Chile. It's Carr to Spence, and Spence scores.
Phil Spence.
His second field goal of the game. He's 2 of 7. The lead back to 11 for NC State, which is tied for their highest at 61-50. Chile, no good. The rebound to Davis. Fast break NC State, which ends with a miss by Spence and the rebound by Goich for Duke. Duke trying to get it back to single digits. Spanarkel is going to try to drive to the lane, but Spence with the strong hand blocks it, and NC State rebounds, goes to a fast break, and Green cannot finish. And Spanarkel comes out with it when we go back the other way. We're going nowhere mighty fast, folks. 61-50, a steal by Kenny Carr. Watch out. That triggers a fast break. And Carr gets called for the offensive foul. So Duke ball. Carr to 3 fouls. And NC State can ill afford to lose him. Steal by Green. NC State up 11. Carr again. No, but over the backboard and out of bounds. They'll go to Duke. Duke with 20 turnovers and NC State with 13. Rebounds have been even. NC State +1 in offensive rebounds at 9-8. Chile, no good. Rebound Green. 61-50. Carr finishes.
Kenny Carr.
32 points for Kenny Carr. 12 of 21 from the field. 63-50. Biggest lead for NC State. Fox. Offensive foul, his first. Carr, a steal by Crow. Chile now looking peaked. A steal by Ewing will go back the other way. Davis. Offensive foul. That's 4 on Davis. So Adele's going to come in and play point guard. Walker. Fast break. Ewing cannot finish it. Crow with the rebound. We go back to the Duke side. And Duke now with work to do, under 8 minutes to play. Crow gets it started with the bank shot. 63-52. Away, Malware Bites. Technical difficulties. We missed a shot by NC State and a rebound by Duke. Bell, no good. Rebound Spence. I don't mind Malware Bites buzzing me, but I wish they would buzz me with important things instead of unimportant things. Jump ball here between Ewing and Fox. Colors correct.
Fox takes possession.
So Duke wins the tip. They're down 11. And they have a long way to go and a short time to get there. They're down with the last 7 minutes. Crow with another basket. Carr no good. Rebound Crow. Crow busy at both ends. He's got his 8th rebound. Kenny Carr leading everybody at 9 right now. Fox. No. Rebound Carr. Double-double for Carr. Speak of the devil. And Ewing with the finish. Lead back to 11. 65-54. We have an injury to Walker of NC State. He will return. And we have a whole bunch of substitutions. Gray coming in, seeing his first action. Point guard for Duke. But time running out for the Blue Devils. Hodge with a miss from distance. The rebound to Sudhop. Fast break. Looking like it's uncontested, but an offensive foul on Ewing, his 3rd. Moses and Hodge in the game for Duke. They are each sitting on 4 fouls, double dribble, turnover. Duke's had 8 more than NC State. And now NC State, I think they will move very slowly. Looking to Sudhop, and a foul by Spanarkel, his 2nd.
Second personal.
1-1 for NC State, leading by 11. And now 12.
Still hit the free throw.
66-54, and a miss there on the 2nd try. Rebound to Hodge. Lead is 12, and we're down to 5 minutes to play. Plus 5 seconds. Spanarkel down the lane. His 2nd field goal. 66-56. Now Green. And a travel by Green. And the ball back to Duke now, trailing by 10. 4:38 to play. They need some quick baskets. And that did not help. Another turnover. 25 now for Duke, compared to 17 for NC State. Carr no good. And the rebound to Crow. Crow is now at 9 boards. Armstrong with a brick from about top of the key, and the rebound to Carr. 3:35 left. NC State's going to pass it around. Trying to clear out so that Green can go on a drive, and he's got the basket. This game's in the refrigerator, folks. The eggs are getting hard, the butter is getting cold, and the Jell-O is jiggling as Armstrong misses, and Spence with the rebound. 2:57 left to play. They'll go to the fast break, and Carr with an emphatic finish. 34 for Kenny Carr, and the lead now 14, their biggest. 70-56. Spanarkel with the miss. Moses with the rebound. And Moses is done. He has fouled out. 2 of 3 from the field. 2 rebounds and an assist. Committed 2 turnovers and ends the game with 4 points. So we've had our first DQ, which is Moses. A few more players on Duke sitting on 4 fouls. And Kenny Carr no good. Rebound to Gardy. NC State and Syracuse looking like that will be the Sweet 16 matchup. I mean the Final 8 matchup, I should say. Ball to Spence, and Spence just trying to burn some time. But instead, Spence shoots, and the rebound to Goich. 1:52, 45 left to play. Armstrong, no good. Rebound Spence. Down to the last 90 seconds. And, yeah, Davis is just going to burn as much clock as he can before they foul him. This might be the final score. 57 seconds to play, 42 seconds. We'll give Carr the last shot. And he misses, but it's not going to matter. NC State advancing.
The final score, North Carolina State 70, Duke 56. North Carolina State was led by Carr with 34 points, 11 rebounds. Duke was led
by Armstrong, who had 17 points. And Carr had the highest game score. He did not have the highest plus-minus. That went to Davis at 15. So we hope you enjoyed today's game. We will be back tomorrow. Let me show you the playoff brackets. In the East, the Mid-East, and we'll play both those semifinals for you tomorrow and Thursday. So we know in 2 weeks that it'll be Syracuse and North Carolina State. NC State was the 2 seed, so they should get home court advantage. And Syracuse at 4. So we swip that around. So tomorrow, Texas Tech and UNC, Michigan, Clemson. So we could have it all ACC Mid-East final in a couple of weeks' time. This has been Big Paulie. Godspeed and God bless. We will do it all again soon. Bye-bye for now, everybody.